train station, and I can spot some hostiles down there. There's another one of those containers there. Let's go check it out. Actually on a ramp here that I can't get off, I think. Or can you get off it at the other side? I don't know. Oh, great. More husks.
Lock shields!
Let's try and do that without overheating my weapons this time. Actually, you're in my way. Boom! Okay. That wasn't too bad. Although I did get some damage. As usual. Again, this whole problem with me not being good at it will get less once once I level up. And get more shields and better armor and stuff. Get better heal myself. Not gonna happen automatically. Running out of Medigel. Hopefully we'll find some. All I'm finding is grenades, but I already have 5 grenades. I cannot carry anymore. Let's see what's in here.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The 3 of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
That's nice.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Wonder what they were doing here.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
What's he talking about?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
That's not a nice thing to do.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Okay, now we get a blue option here. Is that all? And a grayed out option that we cannot choose. These are Paragon or Renegade options. Throughout the game, whenever you use the options at the top half of the dialogue ring, these are the Paragon options, and they will give you Paragon points. By getting Paragon points, you will unlock more charm points, or more charm skill, which you can allocate more points to, and that will enable these options. Paragon or charm basically allows you to use your charm to talk your way out of difficult situations. By the same token, if you get Renegade points, you will unlock Intimidate skill, and putting points into that skill allows you to use these options. Since I'm a nice guy, I'll predominantly be playing Paragon, so I'll usually use Charm. You know me, I'm the guy who couldn't even bring himself to release Yesha's Beetles in Mist 4. So of course I'm playing Paragon. I will sometimes use Renegade options, but as far as the skill points go, I will concentrate on Charm, because it's just easier to concentrate on one of them. And in this case we can use the Charm option to question whether or not that pistol is all he has.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
And again, we can use our Charm skill to convince him otherwise.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
So we got a pistol and Combat Sensor 2 weapon upgrade. Of course, I use my assault rifle. Caden, however, uses pistols, so we can give him this pistol. It seems to be a lot better than the one he's currently using. We don't have any ammo upgrades for him, right? No. I also got a weapon upgrade, which we can install here. And we got a combat sensor. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. The combat scanner upgrade improves detection levels, making these enemies visible. That can be useful. Whenever you get near an enemy that uses jamming, the radar in the bottom right corner of the screen will just say jammed and you can't see where the enemies are. In which case, it helps if you have a combat sensor to combat that. Although sometimes it will still be jammed. Depends on the level of your combat sensor. In this case I have a number 2, so it's not that great. It goes up to 10. But that's the best that I can get at the moment, at my current level. What kind of items you get from crates and enemies and whatever, it depends on what level you are. So the higher our level is, the better the equipment we can get. Now let's find out what happened to Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Is it that Saren guy?
Wait!
No.
Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
The other one?
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Wait a second, wasn't Powell the name of the smuggling contact?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Well, I guess he was lucky.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Let's find out about that smuggling connection.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Does he have anything of use for us?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
This guy's pathetic.
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
I wonder what we just got.
Tell me about the geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
This just keeps getting weirder, doesn't it?
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
We got a grenade upgrade. Wait, is that the experimental technology he was talking about? Grenade upgrades improve your grenades, obviously. Since I rarely use grenades, they're not that useful to me. I usually just forget that I even have them. That's why I forget to use them. High explosive grenades are modified to maximize their blast radius and impact. They have 10% increased damage, 50% increased radius, 50 centimeters increased radius, and 10% increased force. So let's equip those for all the good it'll do. And there's more enemies nearby. There's also a medical kit here, so I can replenish some Medigel. Oh. Maybe I should pay attention to what's going on. Trying to get in cover. Go Overload. Overload is a nice skill. Does a lot of damage, especially once you level up further. Your player AI is kind of wonky. They don't really pay attention to line of sight. Let's see. Ooh, he's a big one. Geth Destroyer. One thing you can actually do is you can let your squad mates use their own powers, like I've been doing, but you can also command them to use them when you need it. So I can tell Caden now to use the throw ability on this destroyer here to make him a little bit easier to deal with. Throw, as the name implies, throws your enemy by using a Mass Effect field. It's a biotic ability. Biotics basically are people capable of manipulating Mass Effect fields for some reason. Because they were exposed to Element Zero, I think. Which is a special element that is used to manipulate Mass Effect fields. I'm not entirely sure what Element Zero is supposed to be. It would be an element with no mass, no protons, but I don't really know how that would work. Anyway, not important. Let's concentrate on killing this guy. I'm gonna use this. No, but I'm not gonna use it there. I don't have a good line of sight for this guy. That should work better. There we go. That makes him a bit easier to deal with. I use my own sabotage ability to weaken him a bit more. There's another trooper there. But can I actually shoot him from here? I can also just blow up that thing. There are various such items parked around the terrain, usually. Destroying them is an easy way to take out enemies that are standing near them, because they blow up. Do pay attention to them though, because the enemies can obviously also do that to you. I hate enemies that rush you. Much easier when they just stay in the distance and you can deal with them that way. Oh. Actually got killed. Well, she's not actually dead, she just got taken out. And at the moment, there's nothing I can do about that. But she'll come back once this fight is over. So, not to worry. I might want to use some Metagel. My health is getting low. Level up! In the middle of a fight, who cares? I really want to be able to unlock basic armor later on. And I'm now getting a skill called Marksman, but I can only use that on pistols, and since I'm using assault rifles, it's kind of useless. I'm only putting points in here so I can unlock basic armor. This improves my overload ability, which is nice. First aid increases the amount of health you get back from using Metagel. Other squad mates can also have first aid abilities. And I think it's cumulative, so the sum of all of your squad mates and your own first aid determines how much health you actually get. I'll give her an assault rifle and combat armor. She now got the shield boost ability, which gives her the ability to quickly restore her shields even in the middle of battle. Once I upgrade her to this point, she will be able to equip heavy armor. I will never be able to equip heavy armor, regardless of how much points I put into the armor skill. I will get shield boost though, which will be useful, but well, I first have to unlock this skill and then put enough points in it. Kaidan, what will we do with you? Let's say Sentinel. And barrier, why not? I can use the other skill I haven't used yet, under the 5 key, which is Overkill. That temporarily makes your shots more accurate. And now the fight is over, and you see, Ashley has miraculously come back to life. They are also currently restoring their health, which they do not all squad mates are able to do that without appropriate upgrades. I don't think I can do it without upgrades either, playing as an engineer. So let's hope we can find an armor upgrade that gives me health restoration, because I kind of like having that. Alright, let's take this train. Hopefully we can find that beacon, if they didn't take it with them.